This shit is, I mean, I'm trying to tell you, man, being a producer is fucking, it's mind jarring, it's jumbling. Like, you try to think of like 7,000 things all at once. Look, we back on this one. You know what, I'm gonna open this one up with a question before I get to some music. Who would you say that you've had more meaningful relationships with in your life? Pause. Men or women?
Men.
Men? That's a quick answer.
Define, well...
Meaningful, like I was gonna ask you, what does meaningful mean to you? I'd say women for me, probably.
You see, I'm thinking of like...
You want me to get in my answer a little bit? I'll get in my answer a little bit. Okay. So, I grew up in a house a lot with mom. Dad worked.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
When mom was in school early, I spent a lot of time with my granny. Right? Mm-hmm. Granny would get me from preschool young. A lot of my very first memories are times with my mom or times with granny. I remember going swimming with my pops. He would take me to the pool. Mm-hmm. But a lot of my very first memories are with mom or with granny. Right? I had a lot of the growing up times with mom and granny. I have a grandfather on both sides that I have relationships with, great relationships with. Rest in peace to my dad's dad. But my mom has 4 other sisters, who were 3 of them were in the city. So I had a lot of aunties. I always was able to have like decent relationships and conversation with women. Like I was cool with dudes, but like I always had like girl friends, like and female best friends at different times in life, and just girl, like, you know what I'm saying, like in college. It's kind of funny, I was actually talking about it the other day, like it's multiple groups of just cold chicks that was just like my homies, like, you know what I'm saying, like yeah, like for a long time in life I wanted to have a daughter first because I felt like I had better relation with women. Like I could speak to women better. They understood me. I could understand them. Like I just talked to women a lot. And I felt like I love women. So like I liked having relationships with women because it helped me understand, you know, women. Like I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like not to say it's a bad thing to have meaningful relationships with men. And I've had many meaningful relationships with men in my life. But I'd probably say I've had more with women. Mm-hmm. But you say men, and why?
First off, I grew up on a farm.
Okay.
So for me, that meant my grandfather was like the leader of me. So if like in a day, my aunt is going, all right, you guys are going out with your grandfather, we'll see you later. And so my grandfather's taking us on missions. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when my grandfather's there, my uncles are there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's automatically an all boys movement. A lot of the times I would say, like, for me, the meaningful relationships with women I had would be my mother, my aunt, my grandmother, and my sister.
I was gonna say your sister. Okay.
And that's 4. And
your girl.
And my girl. But then those fall apart. So are those meaningful if they can fade away? And that's kind of my thing. They're not then.
Shout out to you.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. But if a relationship...
I just need you to understand how things sound.
Yeah, thank you for the optics. I appreciate that. Producer and PR.
Because I know who she is in your life.
Yeah.
And I know what you're trying to say also at the same time.
Yeah.
But I also know that... shout out to you.
But I feel like if those can fade away, then they're not meaningful.
I get you, and you're talking about like girlfriends.
Yeah.
Not like girl friends. Like
No,
female
I
friends.
had no, and to me, I probably met my only friend that ever was a girl was Maddie Bisson. Shout out Maddie Bisson, Crumbery, Akron. Go check that shit out. Super dope shit. Super dope.
You need to, I'm gonna also correct you again. You have more than just Maddie as a girlfriend because all the girls that are in your life you wouldn't just have sex with. Like, you know what I mean?
No. Yeah, so I mean, yeah. But I would say, like, from childhood, maybe. Like, that would be, like, what I would consider.
Like, what do you mean? Like, your childhood girlfriend was Maddie?
Yeah.
Oh, you only had one childhood girlfriend? Like, female friend? Like, as a child?
Yeah.
I love kicking it with girls. Like,
Nah. The boys get on their bikes and we went wild out there.
I love kicking on my niggas too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, but like, I love it. It's equal, just the exact same. And maybe I like kicking it with girls more.
I did have a friend who.
I actually like kicking it with girls more.
I did have a friend who was a girl, but then we did get together later in life, and then we did fall out.
I've had one.
So more than one.
Well, I'm sure I've had more than one girl that I've had relations with that I had friendly like interactions with in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
That's happened multiple times.
Yeah,
that's happened multiple times. But like I've only had one that I could think of. Two. Like people that I really thought were my friend, and then two-ish. And if I really think about it, it might be more. But I instantly think of two people that I had a friendship with, like a real friendship with, and I wasn't looking for something different, and then it happened to end up different. Three.
My numbers were, I think maybe one. And then I think I've only ever had one truly platonic friendship with a girl.
That's not true.
Well, outside of the ones I know now, yes. The allegedly.
I need you to speak about your life in like. What are you separating? Like, what segments? What are you doing? I've only had one, except for like the girls.
No, I guess no.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? Like, that's your life. Like, add them. Like, it's part of it.
So then I have so many then. I guess then okay. I guess it opens up a door.
Or you haven't had like a girl that you dated like and her friend. You never got cool with her friend at all, like or like women around like just
not that deep to where I'd say they're. What was the word we were using?
Friends.
But the phrase we used initially was
meaningful.
Well, not meaningful. Superficial. We're acquaintances. I know you through this person, and when I don't talk to this person, me and you will have zero reason to speak together. That's not meaningful.
Man.
Right? That's not meaningful.
I mean, it could mean something still. Those times could mean something. Like,
to me, that would not be meaningful.
Okay, listen, this is my thing.
Okay.
If, like, say you got a girl,
okay,
like, and she has a friend,
uh-huh,
and you guys connected, y'all trauma bonded or whatever, y'all have, like, similar stories, like, you lost your mom young. Say she lost her mom young, and you guys.
Me and a friend.
You and her friend, yeah, just on some cool shit. You've never had any sort of connection with your girl's friends like that?
We had one time where this one girl was like.
One time with one friend?
And she was weird about it though. Because it was like, she would hit me up like, yo, are you at such and such house? I'm like, yeah. She's like, alright, I'm about to come over. And I would look at the girl like, yo, such and such is coming over? And she's like, why did she tell you and not me? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I think it's just not something that happens. No, it doesn't happen. So no, have I been in the middle of weird, like, that's weird.
Well, I'm not saying that, like, you had a
Who else?
Okay, down for a second. Like, okay. I'm gonna talk to you in a certain amount of code, just as homies. So I need you to understand me.
Alright, I'm gonna try.
Alright?
Lock it in.
There was a time that we have kicked it with people, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know where I'm going, who I'm talking to?
Yes.
Alright, like, and the person that you were kicking it with was a friend of who I was kicking it with.
Yes.
Her and I have had connections, like different meaningful connections. Like,
yeah.
I would consider her not to say that like it's like I'm looking forward to continue or anything like that, but I would say that there was a meaningful relationship to. Not the most meaningful, but it just was meaningful to a degree. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
It's a friend of you've never just had just on the regular, just a random friend that you just somehow find connects. Oh, yo, you have to I like you just as a person. Like that's never.
Now, Oates, can I talk to you?
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
I see where you're coming from.
Did you? So you understand?
No, I don't. No, you don't. I see where you're coming from.
You didn't find meaningful connection with in that scenario.
I'm just gonna say one word.
In my scenario,
I'm gonna say one word to you. I'm gonna say one word to you, and I hope it explains everything. I hate that we're talking in code on the pod. Pool.
I mean,
pool. Hey, look over here. Pool. Hey, look, come here. Look up. Don't laugh. Look. Pool. Finger shake. He can't see it. He's laughing. Finger shake. Hey. Pool. Okay? And maybe I see where you're coming from, but no. Alright?
If that was as bad as the what song were you trying to do earlier? Get Low?
Get Low.
That was as bad as your Get Low whistle. Actually, I'm drunk enough to.
369. Damn, she fine.
That's not what you're doing either. That's also not. Yeah, I don't. The fact that you don't know what part of the song you're doing.
It's the part where they grow. It's a grown.
The fact that you don't know what part.
I just like the song.
Oh my god, I love you so much, bro. Like
I just like the song. Lil Jon was never in a deeper bag, maybe.
Okay. Also, I don't know what code you were saying and why you didn't like the other friend, but I just understood that you didn't have a meaningful relationship.
Should I speak more plainly?
Sure. If you get to just do it, I'm fine. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm more so worried about you, my guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, so you just have to speak in a way that you could, like, or them, even. Like, what do you mean at the pool? What happened at the pool? I didn't really understand what. Did you have a really bad time when we kicked into the pool with them or something? Like, what's going on?
No, it's just that it was one's pool. So sure, it's meaningful to be friends with the one if you don't have a pool, to be meaningful friends with someone who has a pool. I was not...
I'm so confused. Are you saying that, like, the one chick was just, like, cool with the other one because her family had a pool?
No, I'm saying that's why you would be meaningful friends with the one. It's because the one had a pool.
No.
Okay.
No, she was, like, a really cool person. Like, outside of, like, the egregious shit that she did.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, like, she was just, like, I enjoyed her as a person outside of the egregious shit that she did. Like, I really enjoyed her as, like, yeah, to a degree, I really enjoyed her as a friend of somebody that I'm dating, like, outside of the egregious shit that she did. being miserable. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, but that's still like it's not the most meaningful relationship, but it was, she's still cool in my book. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person that, like, when I look in the past, I'm gonna start this podcast and do some music in a second. But when I look in the past, I romanticize to a degree. Like, I like to remember the good things, and I do remember the bad things, so I'm not going to act like they didn't take place. Mm-hmm. But for me, I'm past that now. So, like, the effect and the feelings that they gave me in that moment, I'm over, and I don't really live in those. I really like to live in positive. I don't like to live in stress. I don't like to live in, like, all of that, this shit that's, like, icky. Like, I don't want to, no, I don't want to do that shit. Like, so I like to see people for the best of them. I'm not vexed with any of her presence. So, like, none of her negative qualities or anything I need to remember. They don't mean anything. That's not the meaningful part of what we share as friends, platonically, as the chick I was fucking's friend.
But to me, that wasn't meaningful to me. To me, that didn't.
Well,
can I tell you
well,
something?
the unmeaningful parts are unmeaningful of people, but you can't find meaningful parts of people that you don't even like that. That's the thing. I'm one of those people at the job. I generally am able to be cool with people the majority of people don't like. You really have to do something to me personally for me to, like, not like you, and I'm gonna still try to, like. Mm-hmm. And for the most part, I'm going to try to romanticize your memory. Unless you really rub me the wrong way, and then I'm going to just try to not remember you. Mm. Like so-and-so that I don't remember. I couldn't tell you her name.
It's so silly. No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And you know...
May she rest in peace.
And you know what I'm saying.
But...
And you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. That's how I keep it.
No, I don't find that meaningful. I'm sorry. No.
I'm not. But you can't understand how I found anything meaningful in the relationship.
No, in that? Sure.
In the relationship that I was able to have with
a friend.
Yeah. Not that you found her as a meaningful person.
No, I get yours.
Did you find the chick that I was fucking as a meaningful relationship? You know what I'm saying? Think about that.
No.
And I understand that. I didn't think that you did necessarily, and it's not in a bad way, but I get it. I'm gonna start the pod.
Go ahead.
What you got? What? Come on, like. It's fun times.
Yeah.
It's fun times. Now, only. You know me, bro. Only we can have these talks like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know you, bro. You my guy. Like, you're my guy. You know?
Niggas call me to set you up, want me to come and wet you up. Cause you an out of town nigga like Biggie, heard about the shit with Diddy, so I came through to vest you up. And I got a vest for 40, a vest for Hush, a vest for every nigga with an eye on his chest. And what? I got LA unified, you better all commit suicide, teachers ain't testing us. See, I know how I feel to be platinum plus. Niggas are jealous of you, so they try to pack you up, tax you up. But it's over your blood money, nigga, catch these bullets like you catch the bus. Do a nigga for a favor so you can't get offended. How soon they forget? Wanna put you at your granny house, be lying like fifth. How a nigga supposed to love you niggas? Heart beating fast when I grab and when I hug you niggas. Drake told me not to trust you niggas. Your energy off, you finicky, I rush you niggas. Just walk around the crib like, why a nigga can't live? Get this money, fuck these bitches up. Think about the beef like, we can pass these motherfucking straps like a physical. This my city, nigga, everybody know it. Riding around town, just me and my 4 pounds. Tucking my time for us, hoping I ain't gotta show it. LA niggas be the craziest. These niggas do some shady shit. Niggas will run up on your car, catch you off guard like a Lil Wayne baby shit. 40, I'm fucked up.
Hand me a towel, I'm dirty this. I'm by myself, going off tabs. But that ass ain't for me, so go watch my jacket. My lose my jacket and hit him solo one time. Outside and the time is perfect. Forgot to tell you
illicit relations. Real people, real topics. I'm in this motherfucker chilling with the homie Donnie Darko, my brother, none other. Y'all might know him as Nostradamus. We like to call him Don Hooley. Don Hooley. I like to call him Don Stewart, co-captain of the Justice League. You already know. Big shouts out to my guy. It's your boy Jay Oates. Papa Shane Goats, aka Young Situations, nigga, will arise. And I'm in this motherfucker chilling, boy. We doing our thing. I'm gonna give a big shout out to everybody that's listening on YouTube, watching on YouTube. Like, subscribe. Might light up when I say that. Shouts out to everybody in the city of Cleveland. Shouts out to everybody that's had meaningful relationships with men, women, meaningful relationships in their life. Shouts out to everybody that's in a meaningful relationship right now that they may think go the distance. I want to love y'all as y'all are loving each other because that's a beautiful thing. Black love and all love. Love to see it. Don, you got shout outs today? You got anything for these people? What's up? You be having some fun shout outs. Okay. Real quick. This is I shout out everybody in love. When you love somebody, you first love somebody, who are you supposed to tell? Who do you tell that you love somebody, that you in love? Who are you supposed to tell? Them, I'm sure, but like, are you supposed to tell your friends? Like, who do you tell? When do you tell people that you in love? Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I love. I love the person I'm doing something with. Like, when
I have an advice chain.
Excuse me?
I have an advice chain.
Explain.
So I have enough people in my life that I value that have enough different opinions that I go to them and I'll tell them this.
When do you do that? Like,
damn near when I see them.
Do you do it before you tell the person that you love them? Are you asking them, should you tell them?
Well, they've probably been part of the whole process at that point.
You dodged the question. That was media training. That was really good. I'm media trained too, so I know how to still try to get to my answer. Do you tell the person that you love them first, or do you tell other people first? How do you do that? Who knows first that you love?
The person I love.
Every time? I mean, with family, that makes sense, clearly.
Yeah.
But, like, in a relationship, you always tell the person that you love. You don't ever, like, talk to the homie and be like, yo, hey, yo, man, I think I love her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't ever, it's always her first.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, yeah.
Okay. Oh my God, I had a joke I won't tell you, but I gotta tell you off mic. But you can't do anything with it. You have to hold it to yourself.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Like if I tell you something that you can't tell somebody, like you just have to like hold it.
It better be hilarious though.
I would tell you on mic, but like.
Okay. Is that good?
You wouldn't want me to tell you on mic. Okay. I'm gonna tell you off mic because you're my guy. Anyway, I don't know. It depends. At this point in the game, I might tell one of my homies first.
I think I love this girl. I think I'm about to pursue her.
Or like I might tell him like I might not say, hey, I love her. I might let you know. I talk to you, Don. So like, I might tell you. I might just be like, yo, I'm not talking to nobody but them. Like I just want them. Like I might tell you. Like I told you that. Like I might tell you when I'm like just like, yo, I'm happy with what I'm doing. I don't need to do nothing else. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll tell my people. And I might tell my people first. I guess it really depends. I guess it really depends. Oh, this is a decent little segue.
No, I would definitely. I'm thinking about it because when you tell your friend that you like a girl, you present the girl resume. So you like, yo, I love you, yada yada. And then when I go to the friend, I'm like, yo, I got this chick. She's so dope, bro. She's thick. She's college educated, yada yada.
I don't give you that. Think about the times I talk to you about the.
But I give you that.
Yes.
Okay.
Think about the times I give you my. That's not necessarily. That's your approach.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but talk about it. Like, give Audible credit to like. I don't necessarily do that.
You don't.
I just tell you that I really like them. I might tell you like whatever circumstances I'm dealing with and how I'm like.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's different a little bit.
Why are you like that?
Guarded, I guess.
Why are you guarded?
Cause shit hurts.
What hurts?
Losing people.
Oates on 60 Minutes.
Losing people hurts. So like yeah. Like it takes me a second to get close to somebody, and I generally don't get close to somebody unless I got somebody else around. And then like this is not really a good equation to do it. It's selfish.
Do you feel like you love people out loud or no? Like is that like being guarded and like not wanting to?
No, I'm pretty. I can love out loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
You would never post it on your story or nothing though, like or.
At this point in the game, no.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Can I tell you why?
Go ahead. Yeah. You definitely want to know why.
Because question, you don't post much.
Hey, whoa, don't. Whoa.
So you do
I'm
understand.
rubber, you're glue. All right. Don't
Right.
fucking do that. All right.
Right.
We're having a conversation.
So you understand. All right. So anyway, so they're great. Like I'm understanding. I get to preach to the choir. Right. They may not understand, but I get to preach to the choir. Thanks. That makes the pastor feel so much better when he has to preach. You know what I'm saying? If you know the organ man go to dun, you know what I'm saying? Like the organ dude gotta jump in at the right time, but he has to feel. You feel me? But he gotta feel it in his spirit, right? So basically, what's my question again? Why I don't like
Love out loud.
I do love out loud.
Okay.
You said post.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I feel stupid at the end of it if it goes wrong. And so like even if I'm trying to be trusting in the thing, like you know what I'm saying, the relationship or whatever I'm trying to be trusting in, like I think that when you posting is it's somewhat permanent. Even if you like take it down, people get to remember. Like
absolutely,
it gets to be out there. So it's like if you start posting in a way, letting people know that you're happy with somebody, and then you don't end up with them. I'm one of the type of people that like I tell people all the time, like we talked about I think with Mike, like I don't feel like I need to carry a gun like to garner safety. Like my energy is good.
Mm-hmm.
My energy also is one of those confident energies, one of them like yeah. I'm blessed. Like I don't like try to say it like in a way. Like I'm just blessed in the fact like I got both my like I have many blessings. So there's sometimes that there's people that look at me like and they like they want to be able to take like I don't like that this nigga is happy. I don't like that this nigga is confident. I don't like that this nigga like wins at some shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? You know like so it
You
has
expressed that before.
So. But yeah, like so it's times that like if you flaunt happiness and shit, maybe you get to the situation like we talked about on the last podcast with the Daredevil shit, when maybe it's somebody else that can pose the person that you with. Maybe they can offer them something that they may want. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like but they may not. I don't want to introduce people to try to take people away from me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Or to put people in a position where they have to like worry about that or think about that, because traumatically I've been through shit like that. I've also been a nigga that's been on the outside of somebody's shit knowingly and unknowingly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've just been through a lot of shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've had a chick that was married telling me that she was divorced or divorcing, but she wasn't. Her husband was just in the army, and she was tired of being away from her family and moved home, and just didn't want to be alone in that time. Like, so she reached out to a nigga that she knew that, you know what I'm saying, like, had never treated her any kind of, you know what I'm saying, just rekindled some shit. It made it seem like her circumstance was different. Like, I've been through shit, so like, imagine I would have flaunted that one, like, online type shit. I'm gonna feel stupid as fuck in the end because that's somebody else. You feel me? Mm-hmm. It's just so many things, and so I just, hey yo, my happiness is mine, my peace is mine. I don't need to like, the most at this point that I really try to post is like just positive shit, just mindful shit, just shit that I find meaningful and peaceful, and shit that also could be like shit that I feel like sharing. Because I don't feel like sharing the person that I'm with. Like, I don't want to share them. Mm-hmm. So I don't necessarily share them like that. You see me out with somebody, I'm never about to go cower or some shit. I'm with who I'm with.
Yeah, I'm good.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I live a real life. Like, touch me, I'm tangible. Like, you know what I'm saying? But online is like, you know, that's what you're trying to show. And I can be secure, but I do have insecurities. Mm-hmm. And reality is reality, and people is people, and people have evil agendas, and I don't even want to test it. Sometimes. If I really love a lot, I don't want to test it.
That's a great answer. That's fair.
Personally, I mean, it can be tested, but I don't want to test it. Mm-hmm. That's silly. My question or my topic. I don't know. I saw something online, or I see things online. Mm-hmm. And tell me if you know this sentiment. When women talk about, I'm ready for a relationship. I'm looking for a relationship. I want to be in a relationship. I mean, guys, I'm sure get there.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily post about it as much, mm-hmm. but you see women do that, right?
Yeah.
I personally think that the women that do that, or that is probably the most detrimental thing to a relationship to a degree. Like, maybe not the most detrimental thing to a relationship because you're not in it. It's just
it allows for sharking. It allows for some sharks. That's blood in the water, if you ask me.
Thank you. It's like
dirtbag alert.
You're just like, as I feel like, and this is like, honestly, it's gonna sound like bashing, but it's like, it's kind of like a tough love trying to be like helpful.
Yeah.
Because like, if you want a relationship, yo, don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
Like, and honestly, I think that women or people need to find a way to just be happy in their regimen of life. You can want somebody.
Yeah.
But you need to be so consistent in the things that make you happy outside of that, that someone's able to see a happy, whole person and want them.
You don't need to post that. Go to your pottery class. You'll meet him in your pottery class. Go to the gym. You'll meet him at the gym. You know what I mean? Go to your favorite bakery. He's at the bakery.
No, don't meet the nigga at the gym.
What's wrong with the gym?
I'm sorry. Where's my... I'm sorry.
I don't be in the gym. What's in the gym? What did we do to the gym?
Alright, ladies, look.
Wait, what?
And fellas, if we gotta knuckle up in the streets, we gotta knuckle up in the streets. And y'all gym niggas, so I know y'all in shape. I'm in shape too.
What?
All the things that I've heard about gym niggas that be shooting at women from the women and my platonic women friend. Hey, them niggas be on trash. So like, fuck gym niggas. No, don't go get niggas in the gym. Don't look from there. If you a woman that's online and especially like I'm looking for a relationship nigga, I think the absolute number one nigga that you don't want to go to is a gym nigga.
Ladies, go to the library. He's at the library.
I don't know. I don't have nothing to say about library niggas.
He's at the library.
He might
be at the YMCA. He might be at a softer gym.
Can I say this?
Okay.
And this has always been my advice to women. Somehow it sounds mean. Like I've said it different ways and times, and they tell me it sounds mean. I think if you're able as a woman or as a person to find a routine and regimen of things that you like.
Yes.
In that routine and regimen, you will run into somebody organically that is somehow connected to your routine and regimen, which means that they're just a life algorithm.
Yeah.
Like, everybody be worried about the online algorithms and what you like, because you like the things that is cool, but the things that you actually like, your real life algorithms. God don't make mistakes. He don't build people with things that innately they like and love and feed them and make them whole. When you put yourself in those type of places and those situations, you will run into people that organically have similar goals, organically have similar interests, organically have similar, now they may not look like the nigga like Michael B. Jordan that you think is supposed to like you, or Conor McGregor, or you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Ryan Garcia, or like Chris Brown, or whoever you think is like, yo, in your demographic. You see, I tried to hit the white, the brown.
Yeah.
Chris Brown is for everybody. Anyway, like you know what I mean? You will find somebody that is actually for you, and you can be happy with them if you just let yourself be happy in your own life. Because like I was saying to DJ, like, Don, you wasn't here for that one. If you find your own peace within yourself, based on the things that you like to do that make you feel good, that make you feel whole, your peace, your mental calm, not to say that you won't never have stress in your life, but just the things that make you feel like, yo, I got shit to do, but life is good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, everything ain't done, but life is good. When you get to that point, and you just in that cycle, there is no way possible to not run into somebody seeing you vibrate at a high frequency that also isn't vibrating at a high frequency, Because both of y'all are complete and whole, which means that you are ready to add. Because you can't add until you can, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be whole and complete in self to add to self. You can't add no other person to you if you not whole in you. Right? So I feel like the biggest downfall in relationships is when maybe women, maybe men, just people see that I'm ready for a relationship before I'm ready to be alone. It's part of like the, you know what I'm saying, leaders can't be leaders until they follow. Because they see that opening, it's like, I've been following, but it's like, no, this needs to change. You know, I follow well enough, I can say this. Yo, I've evolved and lived well enough as myself that I can say, I need this. You know what I mean? You gotta get there though. Cause you could want the relationship, but if you're not whole in you, you're not good with you, like you're not loving you, you're not dating you, you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, as much as you want a nigga to dote on you, you gotta dote on yourself because you gotta know how somebody's supposed to treat you. And if somebody's supposed to treat you like that, yo, you know how the saying goes, if you go to somebody's house, you treat their house how they treat their house. So if you're not treating yourself like you loving you with your standards of loving you and your standards of this is what the fuck I accept and this is what make me good and I ain't allowing nothing else, and you just looking for somebody, well then somebody is gonna find you. Cause they looking for you too. But they not looking to give you what you're looking for. Right? Am I tripping?
No,
I'm preaching a little bit.
You preach. I was about to say that shit. You go ahead.
Preaching. I'm gonna throw some air horns on that.
I underestimated Gray Hat Oates.
I did? You did?
Gray Hat might be a sage.
Yeah, listen, I'm trying to tell you, like, hey, question. Speaking of the dating thing, how soon is you right, board, and you was right. How soon is too soon to start kicking it with somebody, or how soon are you supposed to like kick it with some in their home, like kicking it with them and you know, inviting them in your space, invite them into your space. How soon is too soon to invite somebody in your space that you trying to date?
Trying to date less than 2 to 3 weeks. Less than a month. No, less than 2 to 3 weeks.
You just added up some more, okay?
No. Less than 2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks. That's a month. That's almost a month.
2 to 3 weeks
2 to 3 weeks.
It's about half a month.
2 to 3 weeks, yeah.
So the other half, maybe a little bit more than half a month. Why? Explain. Give me more.
I want to know more about you.
Before you let them in your house?
Yeah.
So you telling me that you need to date somebody for 2 to 3 weeks before you can have sex with them? Let's be real.
Absolutely, yes.
Where you going? 2 to 3 weeks?
Yeah.
You need to. How many times have you seen somebody in these 2 to 3 weeks?
2 to 3 times.
You're seeing them 2 to 3 times, so once a week.
Yeah.
So you can see somebody 4 times and invite them to your house to have sex with them? It's crazy, Don. Sounding nuts.
2 times at the minimum. 2 times I like to see you out in the world.
How many times are you talking to them?
Hopefully every day. Picking their brains, see what they're about, see what they're driving.
And you're seeing them on the weekend?
Yeah.
Or something?
Yeah.
So, okay. So
Fridays, maybe?
When you met them on the weekend previous, so you talk to them for a week, talk to them, see them on the weekend, talk to them for a week, talk to them on the next weekend. So at the end of the 2 weeks, you're fucking 3 weeks? Okay. Alright.
Oh, I want a PS5.
Alright, Mr. Efficient. Efficiency. Throw some air horns on that. I'm not saying I'm not fucking in 3 weeks. I'm not saying I'm not, but I just wanted to just give some time and some silence to the shit that you were saying because it was epic.
Why is that epic?
Because you just said I'm fucking a bitch in 2 to 3 weeks.
That's not a long time.
No, book it.
Or that's not a...
But you booked it.
I did. No, I'll stand by that too.
I'm being entertaining.
That's a perfect amount of time.
2 to 3 weeks?
2 to 3 weeks.
To get to know somebody? And you've only seen them on the weekend? Okay. Are they dating somebody else?
Hopefully we have all day kick-its.
Are they dating somebody else? Did you try to see them during the week?
We can see them during the week. That might be up to 4. But at least 2.
Only 4 times. Okay.
You know, T didn't even hold my hand on the first day. That's a classy lady.
I don't want to talk my shit. I don't want to talk shit. I do, but I don't. But you didn't give me a good wrong way to talk it, so I don't want to talk it.